Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Guys, real quick, if you are new to this channel, please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. For everybody else that has been commenting and I haven't been replying back, meaning I put that little click on it where it shows that I like the comment, but I'm not saying nothing back, please forgive me. I don't mean to be rude or come off as a jerk, but when I started doing this, I had like 172 subscribers. Now I'm up to 6,300 and something subscribers. I know it's not a lot compared to all these other popular YouTubers that have, a 250,000, 500,000, 1 point something million. However, I have so much going on in my time that it is kind of hard for me to reply to everyone back. So please, guys, if you are commenting and I'm not responding back to your comments, forgive me. I don't mean to come off as being rude or a jerk. However, I really, honestly haven't had the time to get back to everyone. With that being said, I want to do this video teaching you guys on what to look for if you're going to buy a used firearm. Now, I'm going to use a rifle for this video, and I'm going to use this right here. And I will do another video on this item in particular. So for those of you guys that do not know what this is what you call a bore cam. Now, you can buy some really expensive ones. You can buy a cheaper style one like mine, as long as you know what you're looking for in a barrel. Even if it's a cheaper one, it should still give you the results you want to see. So with that being said, I'm going to take this camera and I'm going to be running this in through the bore of the rifle. And I want to show you guys exactly what to look for. So let's get going and let me know what you guys think. Let's not waste too much time doing this. Let's go ahead and set up my bench. My vise. Need a little more. I would like to hold it right here. I hate doing this type of stuff by myself. All right. Now, guys, remember, when you're going to be working on your weapons, always make sure that your firearms are unloaded. So as I open up the chamber, I always look inside to make sure there's nothing in there. And let's get going. All right, guys. So a couple of downs about this camera. So this is the camera right here. This is the snake that I ran in through the barrel. The bad part about this camera, since it's not a $200 camera, is that as I spoke during the recording of it, it wouldn't record my voice. Therefore, I'm gonna probably try to do a voiceover. If not, while editing the video, I'm gonna put in on the video itself. I'm gonna Photoshop it and put in what I think it is. A lot of the stuff in there look like a little bit of rust here and there. So a little bit of rust, I'm not really too concerned with it. I still want to get that rust removed because I don't want to have pitting, meaning I don't want to leave that rust sitting in there for such a long time that when I do remove the rust from the barrel, it's going to take off a little bit of metal with it, giving you little holes of imperfections in there. That's what we call pitting. With that being said, because the camera is cheap, it's not a $200 camera, which I should buy one. I probably will next week. This one doesn't have anywhere in the actual body or the actual snake to give you measurements of where was it in the barrel that I found any imperfections. So what I did was I first ran the camera through the barrel, and everywhere we'll see an imperfection, I will stop. And here is the muzzle brake. I will take white tape and mark it, and I will continue. Next area that I found, I stop right there at the muzzle brake, put more white tape, and I continue. And that's how I did to mark all the areas that I want to go back and thoroughly look at. But with that being said, a little bit of rust like that on a barrel really shouldn't be the end of the world. Obviously, you don't want to have any rust on the weapon. Rust is never going to be a friend of your firearm. But when you guys are in the market of buying, and you've noticed, and a lot of the complaints have been that everything has been going through the roof. When you are in that market and you want to now buy something used, try to see if you can get yourself or have a friend that has one of these cameras and take it with you to the store. Obviously, ask the seller if he wouldn't mind letting you go through and look at it. The areas that I worry more about with any damage would be the crown, which is the very end of the barrel, which you probably will see it on the video, and your chamber. My chamber is good. Little bit of rust, very little here and there. It's all right. I'll clean that off tonight, and it won't affect any of the performance of the weapon. So if you are in the market for buying a used firearm, I always tell people, me personally, I do not like buying them used. However, the reason is I don't know how many people have shot it. I don't know what type of ammunition was ran through it. I don't know what type of maintenance was done on the barrel. But something like what I have on this gun, which is a little bit of rust here or there, no big deal. You can just scrub it off and leave it alone. My grooves and lands all over the rifle were great, no wear and tear on it. I did have a little bit of copper fouling. So if you guys do not know what copper fouling is pretty much a little leftover residue from the projectile as it goes through the barrel. So when you look at the barrel, if you happen to see gold, your gold streaks are the copper fouling. Now, some people will try to tell you that if you have copper fouling on a barrel, it's not good and it's bad and you got to get it off. I can honestly tell you, if you have copper fouling on the barrel, it covers imperfections in the barrel. So a lot of times the copper fouling does make the barrel hold better accuracy than having a brand new virgin barrel that hasn't been broken in, or having a barrel that's already been broken in, and that every time you clean it, you scrub the shit out of it and you take away all the copper fouling. Little things like that will affect the zero. If you guys are going to be doing hunting like from 25 to 100 yards, it's not really a big deal. But if you guys are going to be doing long range and extreme long range, and you want to push it past 1,000 yards, where you now got to take into consideration the Coriolis effect, then yeah, these little things do make a big difference when you shoot a gun. Guys, with that being said, I hope you have a good time, and I hope you take the time to watch this video. If you did, and you now feel safer, or you would rather buy a used firearm, trust me, try to get your hands on something like this. And if you do go anywhere and you try to buy a used, run this scope through your barrel, and if your barrel looks similar to mine, you should be all right. Now, if you don't like what you see, too much scratches, your grooves and lands look too faded, probably would want to steer clear from that. So that's going to be it for this video, guys. I hope you all have a good evening. And also, guys, please remember, if you are new to my channel, do not forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. That's going to be it for me tonight. And I hope you guys have a good time.